and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Hall Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, NewGen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized
PBR in the third base dugout. Leading off.
crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Ah, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide!
College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Cadwell Park for the 91st Annual South Dakota State Amateur Baseball Tournament. The final game of Round 2 will pit the Madison Broncos and Dell Rapids PBR, both teams representing the Corn Belt League. Alongside Brock Greenfield on the mic, Jody Brozick and Charlie Preen are in the truck. I'm Johnny Kirshner. We're going to bring you all the action here. This is shaping up to be a heck of a ball game. PBR will be the home team on the scoreboard, and we'll set the defense for them. In left field will be Riley Hoffman, center field will be Riley Calhoun, and right field will be the Legion pickup phenom Braden Pankonen. Around the infield, Weston Hansen will play third. Chris Burke, the pickup from Coleman, will play shortstop. Connor Spindler will play second. CJ Smith, Legion pickup, will play first. Tegan Schlimgen will be behind the plate, and on the mound will be Brett Mogan. Leading off for the Madison Broncos will be the catcher, number 3, Heath Williams. Mogan on the mound, the SDSU grad, tall, lanky, thick right-hander. And he'll face Williams here. Williams will be followed by McNary and Biaggi, a couple stalwarts in the Broncos lineup for several years. That first pitch is in there at 8:13 for strike 1.
Southwest winds at 5.
Your umpires tonight, behind the plate, Jason Vaith. At third base, Lloyd Jones Jr. And over at first base, Perry Negebauer. 3-0-1 for Mogan. That's going to be chopped over towards Spindler at second. He'll come up with it, flip it over to Smith, and there's one away. PBR and Madison met 3 times this year, twice in the regular season and once in the district tournament. And PBR came out on top all 3 times by scores of 6-3, 12-2 in the regular season, and a 3-2 squeaker in the district tournament. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Mitch McNary. Mitch wears number 1, bats from the right side, slightly open stance. And the offering for Mogan is in there for a called strike 1. PBR wearing their Field of Dreams style throwback off-white uniforms, all with the high socks. Madison in their blues. Pitch is lifted high and out of play.
It's a $2 foul ball if you turn it into the concession stand, or you can keep it.
Brock, are you with me now?
I've been with you the whole time. I'm just still trying to make sure that I just went on carb overload. I packed as many carbs away in about 7 minutes as what I possibly could, and then I washed it down with a half a can of Diet Coke, so I got all sorts of crazy stuff going on here.
McNary lifts that one into shallow right field. Spindler's back on it, and that'll go as a P4 in my book.
F4 officially.
So, Brock, you said you carb loaded. Was that on Sally Harder's cookies?
I've had 2. I thought I only had 1, but that's the thing. I've had so many carbs in the last 8-10 minutes that I've lost track.
Well,
blood sugar's up.
My ballpark burger body count just ran to an even baker's dozen in between games here tonight.
Wait a minute. Even baker's dozen.
I knew you would catch that.
Wow.
That'll bring up Greg Biaggi, the second baseman for the Broncos, to face Brett Mogan. That pitch is outside for ball 1.
Biaggi is a scrapper. He's a heck of a defensive player, and he gets on base a lot of different ways.
He may have the fastest hands of any hitter I ever played against.
Same is true on defense.
There's a shot on cue, ripped into left field at Hoffman, and he's under it for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll be back with the bottom of the first in 1 minute. You're watching amateur baseball on Live Ticket TV.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We're back here, bottom of the first inning at Cadwell Park. No score. Setting the defense now for the Madison Broncos. In left field will be Tyler Tappy. Center field, Ty Jorgensen. And in right field, Trey Smith. Around the infield, Nate Ricky will anchor down third. Logan Albee will play shortstop. Greg Biaggi at second. Matt Burpee at first. Heath Williams behind the plate. And on the mound will be Aspen Dahl. Leading off for Dell's PBR will be Chris Burke, the shortstop. Burke, I'm familiar with. He's my son's roommate, pickup player from Coleman. Just finished his collegiate career at Dakota State University with all-conference first-team honors. And quickly, the count 2-0 to Burke.
So when he's playing shortstop, does he play shortstop for the A's?
Yes, he does.
And Tringer, what, third?
Yes, or second.
Or pitch.
Or pitch.
Does Burke pitch?
He did the first year I saw him at DSU as the count goes to 2-1, but he hasn't the last 2 years. So 3-1 the count to Chris Burke here. Bottom of the first inning, game 24?
That is correct.
Game 24 of 31 in the Class B portion. We will finish up here on Sunday. That ball's lifted over towards the commissioner tent. These kids are going to be awful disappointed when they find out that's only worth $2.
Only.
Last game, there were some sponsors that had some $50 foul balls, and every foul ball was worth $5. Oh. Burke wears one there. He's going to need some ice on that baby because that hit him right on top of the hand. So while we're giving Burke a little time.
Oh, my gosh, he's asking. He had to make sure it hit him. I guess the tears in the eyes weren't indication enough.
Well, while we got a second, while Burke bites his lower lip for a moment, we're going to give you a number here in the second inning to join our broadcast. We're going to want you on the hotline tonight. So you can send us a text, give us a shout-out, tell us where you're at, give a happy birthday message, all that fun stuff. And we'll give you that here in the top of the second inning, so get your pen ready as Braden Pankonen will step to the plate with Burke over at first. Pankonen, Legion pickup player from the state champion American Legion team from Dell Rapids.
Wearing the sliding shorts.
It kind of reminds me more of a collegiate football player. That ball's going to be lifted into left center for a base hit. Burke's going to go to third.
Pankonen moves up to second on the throw.
So PBR in business here already in the top of the first inning. A hit batter and a base hit. And that'll bring up the third baseman, the veteran Weston Hansen. I forgot. We gotta tell public address announcer Van Gore to announce that it's Matt Clark's 60th birthday today, Brock. So if we could pass that down, or I'll write it down and send it down to him.
We know that isn't going to get read.
Why not?
It's just one of those things.
I bet he will.
I guarantee he won't.
1 ball, no strikes to count here. I heard him wish a happy birthday to someone the other day. Big swing and a miss there. Well, Matt, happy birthday, I guess. We can't say it over the ballpark speaker.
And don't worry, Matt. Someday you'll be as old as you look.
1-1 the count here to Hansen. That's chopped up in front of the plate. Hansen does it the right way. Different what we saw the last game, but he'll be put out 2-3. So the runners stay. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Reese Arbogast.
Went down to the commissioner's room, and the guys who didn't get a chance to see it because they weren't out here watching the game had all sorts of questions about that interference call in the last game. The reports weren't as we saw it, so I had to try to explain what we saw, and they still weren't sold.
And what we confirmed on video review?
Yes, sir.
1 ball, as that one's in the dirt from Dahl to Arbogast. I think Reese and Aspen played Legion ball together at post 307. if memory serves me, as Reese swings through that offering to run the count to 1-1. That one's fouled back, 1-2 the count. Riley Hoffman in the on-deck circle for PBR.
We're joined in the box by Hunter Biden.
And the pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. So 2 away. Dahl looking to work out of a jam here. Runners at second, third with nobody out, and now we've got 2 out, and they're still in the same place. Riley Hoffman coming to the plate, left-handed hitter. Where's number 2? He'll play left field tonight for PBR.
Eric McPeak, I know you're listening. I know you just texted me a question. How long until there is a $100 foul ball? I guess, Eric, that would be as soon as you offer $100 for a foul ball. That's a little rich for anybody's blood, I think. 0-1 the count.
Pitch from Dahl. Off the outside corner. The count will go to 1-1. In the pitch. In there for a called strike 2. So Dahl hit the first batter, gave up a base hit. He's almost out of this jam. 1 pitch away here. And the delivery, that's going to be outside. We'll bring the count 2-2. So Deuce is wild, seems to be the theme. And the pitch. Flared into center field. Jorgensen's tracking it, and he'll put it away. So no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left. After 1 inning, we've got no score. Get your pen ready. Hotline number coming next half inning. We'll be back in 1 minute.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Now stepping to the plate for the Madison Broncos in the top of the second inning will be the first baseman, Matt Burpee. He will be followed by Trey Smith and Logan Albee to face Brett Mogan. First pitch from Brett is down for a ball. Brett, a different type of pitcher, very smooth through his delivery. Doesn't look like he's putting a lot on it, and that fastball just kind of explodes out of his hand. There's a curveball. Burpee lifts that one into left. Tappy will settle. Now he'll back up. Two-handed catch for out number 1.
Batting fifth for the Broncos, the right fielder number 5, Trey Smith.
I remember watching Bruce Mogan pitch back in the day, and I'm not going to say that Brett's a prototype, but
pretty close.
I see a lot of similarities.
Same number and everything. I know, because Mogan got me out quite a few times throughout the years. That'll bring to the plate Trey Smith, the right fielder tonight, wearing number 5. He'll look at that first one from Mogan. He'll be in there for a called strike 1. So top of the second here, and I said I'd give you the hotline number, and I will after this pitch. We'd like to have some fan interaction, so reach out to us.
24 hours a day.
No. In that case, I may change the hotline number. The number is 605-370-7318, as we have an 0-2 count here to Trey Smith. And the delivery, curveball's fouled off, so we'll do it again. That number one more time, 605-370-7318. Shoot us a text, and we'll read it on the air if it's rated G.
This just in. There was a no-hitter in Major League Baseball today.
And the pitch, fouled back. Oh, that's swung on and missed completely out of the glove of Schlimgen, so the ejecto mitt will allow Smith to reach first. It'll go down as a strikeout and a wild pitch.
Pass ball.
You are calling it a pass ball, so E2.
So did you say that no-hitter was yesterday? Oh, okay.
There was one here yesterday.
I agree with that. So the MLB catching up to South Dakota Amateur Baseball, tallying a no-hitter this week.
They played a lot more than 24 games, though. That pitch is swung on and missed by Logan Albee.
Just about had a cycle last night. Micah Lynn tallied a single, triple, and a home run.
The 0-1 here to Albee. Maybe. There it is, up and in. Mogan very deliberate out of the stretch. I don't know if he's expecting Smith to get in motion or if he just works that slow. When I played, we called guys like that the human rain delay. Mogan set at the belt, and he delivers. And that time he was a little quicker, so that's in there for a strike. 1-2. Maybe he's just changing it up a little bit.
Johnny, as an umpire, what does it do to you when somebody works super slow as opposed to in a good rhythm and moving things along? Does it take you out of your game at all?
No, yeah, it can, because you're in that crouch position for so long. I mean, it's just like a catcher or a hitter as Albee strikes out, first strike out of the game for Mogan for out number 2. It can, because not unlike a hitter, Brock, you know, you get in there and you're set and you're ready, and now you wait, you are apt to call time.
Well, and you know me, I had a deep crouch when I was in the batter's box, so the legs start to quiver a little bit.
I'm sure you had a deep crouch. Tyler Tappy at the plate, and there's a throw over. They'll check on Smith.
Speaking of human rain delays and deep crouches, what batter did a deep crouch every time he stepped into the box?
Oh, boy. Do I know him?
He's got ties to one of the teams out there tonight.
Kevin Layton.
Every time.
Yep.
He'd step out.
Yep.
Take his time, put one foot in, bring the other foot in with his hand up, calling time, do a big old dip, and then come back up into his position.
Kevin Layton, the all-time home run leader in South Dakota, with, I looked the other day, I think it's 501 he has recorded.
The real shame in that is that I gave up a ton of home runs, but never one to him because I never faced him.
I never pitched against him, but I was in the behind the plate several times wearing the tools of ignorance when he hit the ball out of the ballpark.
Put down a different number of fingers next time, huh?
We were out. That pitch in there for a called strike.
Wearing the tools of ignorance.
Some people call it idiot gear. Tools of ignorance is a little more correct, I think. 1-2 the count here to Tyler Tappy, the left fielder for the Broncos. Trey Smith over at first, 2 outs. There's a pitch, and that's down and inside for ball 2. So Deuce is wild again. I think we've had as many 2-2 counts as we've had 0-0 counts in the tournament, maybe more. And I don't think that's possible, but Mogan's looking for a sign from Schlimgen. And as we spoke, Tappy calls time to reset. The real deal just walked out with his camera, so look on 605 tomorrow for some good action shots of this game, or maybe even later tonight. Tappy tried to call time, not granted. He'll have some words for the umpire to no avail. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 3 strikeouts and a fly out that inning. After 1.5, no runs, no hits, or I'm sorry, after 1.5, no score. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
We're back at Cadwell Park, no score to bottom of the second inning. Connor Spindler with a 1-0 count. That pitch is in there for a called strike, and that'll be 1-1. We got our first text on the hotline. Enjoying the games from my couch, cheering for both teams as we have good friends on both sides. That pitch in there for a ball. I grew up playing softball in Clearfield. Still love popping over the hill to see that unexpected ballpark on the prairie. Brock, you have my permission to eat at least 5 more cookies, LOL. Sally Harder.
Sally.
Thanks, Sally. We've been chowing on those cookies, and they're pretty darn good as Connor Spindler swings and misses. As long as we're talking about it, we're always up for snacks in the press box. So if any of you want to make us anything and deliver it up here, we'd sure appreciate it.
A chance to dust off that unused X-Lax box in the
3-2, and there's a ground ball hit over to Albie at short. He'll get it across the diamond. 6-3 will be a put out. Brock, don't give him any ideas. Holy smokes. Oh,
Is X-Lax still a thing?
I don't know.
I used to see the commercials when I was a kid. I had to be told what it was. Sally, didn't mean to put any ideas in your mind, though. Thank you for the delicious baked goods.
CJ Smith now at the plate, and he'll swing at that first offering for strike 1. Sally sent us that message on the hotline. That number is 605-370-7318. That ball's lifted into right field, and that's caught by Biaggi for out number 2. So 2 away, and that'll bring up the catcher for Blue Ribbon.
And I do apologize. I had forgotten what the tradition was, but Sally, I understand I might have guilted you into providing a few extra cookies, and I apologize for that. I engaged my mouth before my brain the other night, and Sounds like I put you on a guilt trip, but we always appreciate your baked goods.
As that pitch is outside for a ball. And not only do we appreciate Sally's baked goods, we'll eat anyone's baked goods if they're willing to bring them to us.
gotta have something to wash down the 40-second hamburger.
2-0 the count here to Tegan Schlimgen. That pitch is in there for a called strike one. I know Tegan and Aspen were teammates as at post 307 in Renner. And the pitch. That ball is going to be slapped into left field for a single. Tegan going to round it hard, nothing doing as it comes right into the shortstop Albee. So Schlimgen aboard, and that'll bring in a courtesy runner.
Might add that Tegan Schlimgen was awarded the umpire scholarship the other day after their first game.
That will bring in
courtesy runner at first base for PBR number 14, Will Jatan.
Will Jatan, the Legion pickup, will be the courtesy runner for Tegan Schlimgen. And at the plate, Riley Calhoun. I'm assuming this is who Sally Harder is referring to when she says she has friends from both teams. This would be one of them as Riley looks at that pitch in there for a strike.
Let's see now. I'm trying to engage my tongue again before my brain.
Big swing and a miss.
So it was John Calhoun that was recognized the other night, Riley's dad, and given a lifetime pass. Oh, yeah, that's right. Furman Harder was recognized a couple of years ago and given a lifetime pass as well.
1-2 the count here. 2 outs, 1 on. Bottom of the second inning, no score. We've had some ball games the last couple days, and I expect this one to be nothing less. These two teams very familiar with each other. Dahl kicks and fires. Runner goes. That throw is going to be up, and Jatan is going to be in safe with a stolen base. So, deuce is wild again. Brock.
Has that happened yet?
2-2 pitch coming to Riley Calhoun. That's going to be lined into right field. Trey Smith up with it. He's got an arm. Jatan's going to come to the plate. That's cut off by Burpee. He couldn't get it out of his glove. And Jatan's going to score, and PBR will draw first blood on the RBI single from Riley Calhoun.
Boy, it would have been interesting to see what would have happened, even if that ball had just been allowed to come through. It looked like it was on line.
Well, and I think if Burpee gets it clean out of his glove, he's probably out anyway.
Right.
So 1 run on the board here.
Officially, Riley Calhoun with a single moved up on the throw.
That'll bring to the plate Chris Burke. Burke was hit on the hand last time up, and he'll take that pitch down for ball 1.
Burke was writhing in pain there for a while and then said, life goes on, let's play ball.
That ball's hitting the gap into right. Both outfielders have their backs to us. That's going to fall for extra bases. Calhoun will score easily, and Burke will roll into second with a stand-up double. And just like that, PBR is up 2-0 here, looking to add on in the bottom of the second inning.
For PBR, the right fielder, Braden Pankonen.
That'll bring up Braden Pankonen. Pankonen with a single back in the first inning. So he is 1 for 1 today. Burke takes a run and lead off second. I don't anticipate him taking third here with 2 outs. Pitch misses away. 2-0 the count. And the pitch. Outside for ball 3. 3-0 the count now to Braden Pankonen. Weston Hansen waiting on deck. ball 4. So runners at first and second. It'll bring up Weston Hansen.
Going to be a conference on the mound. Let's take a look at upcoming games. Tomorrow night at 5:30, the Lake Norden Lakers will face the Tabor Bluebirds. Should be a good game. Winter Cologne will take on the Pheasants of Winter Cologne, will take on the Lesterville Broncs at 7:30 or sometime shortly thereafter. The Canova Gang will take on the Larchwood Iowa Diamonds on Friday at 5:30, and Dimmick Emery will face the winner of this game in the nightcap on Friday. Quarterfinals just about set.
Sounds like some pretty good matchups. That first pitch is in there for a strike to Weston Hansen. Doug Iverson took a little trip there to visit with Aspinall and tell him, hey, calm down, young man. It's a long ball game. Dahl responds with a strike and another strike. That one's swinging. So 0-2 the count.
Dahl relieved the other day, and he was really good. I'm just going to pull up his numbers. Hopefully we can get there.
Here's the offering. Swung on and missed for strike 3. But PBR will get 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. There were 2 left. 2-0 after 2 innings. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
We're back at Cadwell Park. Alongside me, I'm Johnny Kirshner's Brock Greenfield, Charlie Preen, and Joe Bro, Jody Brozick in the truck, bringing you all the shots. 2-0, Dell's PBR leading Madison as we enter the top of the 3rd inning. Nate Rickey to face Brett Mogan here to lead off the 5th. First pitch is down for ball 1. That pitch will be lifted foul out in the street.
Make sure you hit us up on that hotline. Warranted a trip over to Larchwood today after all the fan involvement last night.
605-370-7318 is our hotline number. 1-1 the count here to Ricky. Mogan delivers. Pitch is going to be down for ball 2. Here's a delivery from Mogan. Pitch is in there for a called strike 2.
I think if my last name was Ricky, I'd be obligated to make my son a pitcher.
Throw him the heater?
Yep.
Great minds think alike. At least mine and yours do. 2-2. And the pitch. Pop foul out of play. Seeing a lot of Pony Hills League T-shirts running around here. It's a wonder that none of the other leagues have those.
Well, as I said, It's easier to sell a Pony Hills t-shirt than Eastern Dakota, I think.
Well, it looks like this has been going on for years. I've seen several different styles.
You have several different styles. If you're just joining us, we established earlier the tournament that Johnny Kirshner has not bought a new T-shirt since 1995.
That pitch is swung on by Ricky. He'll strike out for out number one. And I'll bring up the center fielder, Ty Jorgensen. Flies are back in full force. I suppose it has something to do with all the burger wrappers from Cole Larsh laying around up here.
Throwing Larsh under the bus.
Well, he ain't here to defend himself right now, so. One strike to count here to Ty Jorgensen in the top of the third inning. Pitch from Mogan on the way. That's swung on and missed for strike two. Number 9 hitter in the order is Jorgensen. I expect Mogan to go right at him here. Trying to get on the same page with his catcher, Schlimgen. And the delivery, and that pitch is inside for ball one. Oh, even look at there. There's even a 605 sports shirt walking by.
Missed it.
That pitch is swung on and missed. Actually, it's tipped into the glove, but same result for strikeout number 2 of the inning. I'll bring up Heath Williams. Heath grounded out to the second baseman back in the first inning, 0 for 1 on the day officially. Mogan looks in. He'll take his sign. And the pitch. Outside for ball one. One ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 PBR here early going. We're in the top of the third. As the sun is setting over Cadwell Park. That curveball is swung on and missed for strike two. It's actually turning out to be a pretty nice evening. It's 79 degrees. The pitch is in there for a called strike two. I don't think we have any threat of weather going forward, Brock, for the rest of the tournament. So,
well, there will be weather.
It will be nice weather.
Correct. At least that's what they're calling for at this point.
Let's see if we go to Deuces Wild again. 1-2 the count.
Might as well.
We will not.
Punchy.
There's a $10 bill donated to Cadwell Park. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're
Cadwell Park, 2-0 our score. Bottom of the third inning, due up for PBR, who has the 2-0 lead.
This just in, Dave Kropa at the burger stand.
That'll bring up Reese Arbogast, Riley Hoffman, and Connor Spindler to face Aspen Dahl.
Mentioned it last inning. Aspen Dahl came in, worked 2 innings in relief on Sunday, and tallied 4 strikeouts. Did surrender 1 hit. That was it. Pretty stingy.
That pitch there was down for ball 1. That one's in there. Popped up to the right side. Burpee's going to call for it, and he'll make the catch. And Arbogast is retired for out number 1.
0679.
That'll bring up Riley Hoffman, the left fielder. Riley struck out his first at-bat back in the first inning. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. Get your pens ready. I'm going to give you that hotline number again. We know there's 1,000 of you out there watching, and we've only gotten 1 text message. I think we can do better, as that pitch is a curveball in there for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Hoffman. 1 out, bottom of the third. The pitch is off the plate. That'll bring the count to 1-1. That number, 605, I'll say it slow, 370-7318. So that ball is ripped down the line, foul. One more time, 605-370-7318. The 1-2 pitch here now to Hoffman from Dahl. The ball's lifted high in the air. Biaggi's giving chase. He's calling for it, and he'll make the catch. It'll be a pop out to the second baseman for out number 2.
All right, fans, let's try program number 0682.
I've seen Biaggi play a lot of state tournament baseball games, and the man is a black hole. If it's hit to him, you're out.
I believe he was an All-American at Dakota State University, if memory serves me.
Well, I'm not going to doubt it.
That pitch is inside for ball 1 to Connor Spindler. Ball 2 inside, and we got a dinger. Let's see what we got. As the 2-0 pitch here to Spindler is also inside for ball 3.
What you got, Jody?
3-0 the count. The pitch is off the plate, and that'll be a 4-pitch walk to Connor Spindler. Sally Harder says the friends she has here, Riley Calhoun, Tegan Schlimgen, and Heath Williams. Brock, you never met me, because if you had, you'd know that nobody guilts me into anything. Ask Jody.
Right on.
I love to bake, and I enjoy doing it. Well, we appreciate the fact that you like doing that, Sally. We'll see you Friday, hopefully. Riley Hoffman is a stud. Go Maters. Must be a Platte reference. I think Riley is from Platte, so that would make sense. Well, we got 2 text messages out of the 1,000 people watching. Not bad. 1 ball here to C.J. Smith with Connor Spindler over on first and 2 outs. That pitch slider in there for a strike.
Well, we've got dessert taken care of on Friday when Sally shows up with more cookies. Anybody want to bring a ribeye or something like that?
Jeez, don't push it. Oh, we just got a dinger again. We'll have to check it here after this at-bat. That pitch is down in the dirt. The count will go to 2-1. C.J. Smith popped up to the second baseman his last time up, and on cue, he's going to do it again. So P4 in the book. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the top of the 4th. 2-0 PBR. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
If you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
We're back at Cadwell Park. 2-0 your score. Dell's PBR leading the Madison Broncos. Due up for the Broncos to face Brett Mogan will be Mitch McNary, Greg Biaggi, and Matt Burpee. McNary popped up to the second baseman his last time up. We are getting some texts into the hotline. Chris Burke's mom watching from FAM Camp at Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota. Go PBR.
Did you say FAM Camp?
FAM Camp, yep.
Well, I don't know who it is, but thank you to whoever it is in that family who's serving.
I've got a few more to read here, but we got to count. We got to call the game, too, as that pitch is in there for a called strike one. Hello, guys. This is Joel Jarding, a native of Alexandria. I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and watch your broadcast every year. Disappointed to see the Angels bow out early this year, but see you in 2024, eh? How about that? As that pitch was 1-1. Thumbs up from the truck on that one there, Joel. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. 1-1 here to McNary. That pitch is driven deep down the left field line. And that ball is caught out there by Riley Hoffman. Athletic play, and that'll go F7 in the scorebook, and that'll be the first out. That'll bring up Greg Biaggi.
For the Broncos,
Thanks so much for streaming the tournament, watching from Colorado, cheering on my brother and PBR, Weston Hansen's big sister. Thanks for watching, sis. Somebody said I should ask Cole about laying out for a foul ball the other night. I don't know who that is. I don't know if I want to ask that question, but so one out here to Biaggi. Biaggi lined out to left field his last time up, and that one's hit high, and that's deep. Hoffman's going back. That could be. It is a home run. Greg Biaggi puts the Madison Broncos on the board with a solo home run here in the fourth inning. I got another text. I've been told to tell you to slow down when you say the hotline number.
Which begs the question, how did you manage to send him a text?
605-370-7318. Bingo. Text us. We'll put you on the air. That'll bring up Matt Burpee. Matt flew out to the left fielder back in the second inning. So he'll look at that pitch in there for a called strike one. Logan again taking his time. We've talked about this a little bit. Pitch is down for ball one. 1-1 our count. 2-1 the score. That home run by Biaggi was the first hit of the game for the Broncos. They had sent 10 batters to the plate, 11, and they were hitless. That pitch down in the dirt, that'll bring the count to 2-1.
Matt Burpee burst onto the scene for the Broncos, if memory serves, about 15 years ago. I remember him seeing him rattle some around in the left center field, the areas of the Canaries ballpark down there, the bird cage. He smashes this one into left.
Hoffman coming on. He can't
Gets
make
down.
that catch.
Hit.
That's down. That's going to be a base hit for Matt Burpee. I believe, Brock, and I could be wrong, but Burpee, McNary, and Biaggi all came on about the same time. So second hit of the ball game, second in a row for the Broncos, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Trey Smith.
And that'd be about the right time frame because Mitch McNary was tearing things up at the high school and Legion levels in the mid-2000s. So somewhere in that neck of the woods.
One out here, Burpee on first, Smith at the plate. He'll look at that pitch down for ball one. We got a shout out to Deffenbaugh Electric out of Coleman out of Kimball, for making sure we
It almost
are
starts
able to
with
bring
the
you
same letter. Same sound.
Sounds the same. As Rodney Haas is diving into Sally Harder's cookies. That ball is fouled off. 1-1 the count. Mogan will set at the belt. Here's a delivery. Pitch is taken outside for ball two. So 2-1.
A little bit of a changing of the guard here. I remember coaching against guys like Brian Miller, Nick Bird, Trevor Johnson. Those guys were still on the team here in the very recent past.
Just within the last couple of years, yes. But I can go further. I played against Gross and Waba and Layton. Those are some names there that take you back a few years. 2-1 the count, one out. Mogan with the delivery. Pitch is going to be lifted high in the air. Burke
disappeared
Burke's
into the
calling
night.
it. Calhoun looking for it.
Wow.
Burke makes the play and flips it in, and there'll be two out. That was a heck of a play by Chris Burke right there. Mom watching at fam camp, you should be proud of that one.
This guy is very, very tough right now. He had a beat on it, though, the whole way. Nice job there by him.
Well, and I said Chris Burke is my son JD's roommate. I've seen Chris make some plays at Dakota State, but I don't know that I've ever seen him make one quite like that. That was a good one. Highlight reel for sure. So 2 outs now. That'll bring up Logan Albee. Albee struck out back in the second inning.
We need to get 605 Sports their own jingle and have a top 10.
I have an idea. Maybe it'd go something like
the
da-na-na.
First time. Congratulations.
No, you don't like that one? The guys in the truck gave me a thumbs down on that jingle, so we'll have to come up with something different.
You probably just got us in trouble with the FCC or something.
There's a big swing and a miss from Albee.
So that's Johnny Kirchner, if you're Kirchner. Brock Greenfield had nothing to do with singing that jingle. Of course, he was probably just slightly off tune.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't
probably
the same,
good.
I guarantee
Probably
it.
good.
0-2 the count here to Albee. Pitches up for a ball. So 1-2. Dare I say we may be looking at another deuces?
You may dare.
I did it.
Last time, though, it didn't work out for you.
1-2 the count. 2 outs. Burpee at first. 1 run in here for Madison. Big swing and a miss. So a run on 2 hits. There's 1 left. No errors. After 3.5. 2-1 PBR. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at NewGen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, NewGen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We're back at Cadwell Park. Tegan Schlimgen stepping in to face Aspendall here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
You might note the perfect timing of when that commercial ended and when the coverage began, right as the pitch was
Guys in the truck are on it. That pitch is taken for ball 2. 2-0 the count.
And this also just a reminder that if you're looking for a perfect fit in your life, Northern State University might just be that fit.
That sounded pretty redundant as the 2-0 is in there for a called strike. Couple more messages. How many burgers have been eaten by the live ticket crew this week? Over under.
2 right here.
Well, I can tell you right now that myself, Larsh, Preen, and Deal would win a trophy if there was one for a 4-man team. I'm at an even baker's dozen, and I ain't going to catch Cole. No chance. Charlie in the truck's going to give us a rough estimate. The pitch is in there for a strike.
3-1.
Pitch is in there for a called strike 2. Is that you or Cole? Preen has had 15 burgers and 3 brats. I'm at 13 and 2. I'm afraid to look at Cole's program as there's a swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout for Schlimgen.
I've tallied 2 burgers and a hot dog, but I don't really count because
Larsh is on the board for 16 hamburgers, 6 brats, and 4 hot dogs in the tournament. And I'll take a look and see if Ryan Deal's running a tally in his program. Of course not.
If you've seen Office Space, I'm the guy that's looking for his stapler that hasn't gotten a paycheck in 10 years.
Big swing and a miss from Calhoun. Riley Calhoun singled and scored back in the second. Finally got the number. Sorry about the traders. This is the R box again with Nikolai in the house. Loving this production. Go Lakers and Chris Burke. That ball hit over to Burpee, and he's not going to get Hoffman or Calhoun. He's too fast. So an infield single for Riley Calhoun. And that'll bring to the plate Chris Burke.
Dell Rapids, the top of the order.
And I can say to the R box from the Kirschners, go Nikolai, go Lakers.
Second, thank you for tuning in again.
Yes, thank you all for tuning in. Our numbers are getting better. 1,000 people watching. We've had 6 text messages tonight. But we do appreciate all of them, and we appreciate you watching this production on Live Ticket TV.
There you see one of the new-look camera shots.
We do take bribes up in the press box, baked goods, cold beverages. Pitch is down and away for a ball. You can't bring a cooler into Cadwell, but you can certainly purchase them here if you want to bring us cold beverages. We like that. So remember, it's 10 degrees hotter in the production booth, 20 degrees hotter in the truck with all that equipment as that pitch is fouled back, and that'll bring the count to 1-2 to Chris Burke.
I'm not kidding. I felt like it's absolutely gross in here all night. And they said it was, 84 degrees at the beginning of the night?
You walk outside, it's 20
bad.
degrees, 10 degrees cooler. It's nicer. Burke officially 1 for 1 tonight. He was hit by a pitch and doubled back in the second, not both in the same inning. But
Aspendall showing up the ump there as he kicks in disgust.
2-2 count. Pretty common theme of this tournament. Burke flares that one into right. That's probably going to get down. His question going to be, is it fair? And it's not. Foul ball, says Lloyd Jones Jr.
By about 6
No,
feet.
I'm sorry. That's Perry Negebauer. Lloyd is over at third base. So 2-2 count. We'll do it again. Burpee has a few words for Dahl. Matt Burpee, old school, wears the sweatbands up around his forearms still. There aren't too many guys that do that anymore. And I'm not going to tell him it's a bad look because he'll squash me. He's a big, big man. And he has slimmed down considerably, but big man. 3-2 the count now. Dahl working on Burke. Here's the payoff. That ball is fouled back as Calhoun was breaking for second base. Probably a good pitch to run on there.
I don't disagree. No, absolutely.
You okay down there?
The minute you said it, I knew it was 3-2, and I thought it was a 2-out situation, but you're dead on.
And the pitch, that's fouled away. Burke spoiled that one, so we'll do it again.
Again, Chris Burke, the pickup, he's batting first. Probably a really good contact hitter. So, yes, it makes all the sense in the world with Calhoun over there and his wheels to send him on a 3-2.
Ball's driven into center field. Jorgensen will track that one, and he'll catch it. So he'll retire Burke. So that will be
in the middle of the fifth inning.
Out number 2.
For PBR,
That'll bring up Braden Panconen. Panconen been on base twice today. He singled back in the first and walked in the second. Is Cole Larsh still in the building? Because it's about the time of the night where they call for half-price burgers, and I figure he'd be jumping in line. There's the pitch, swing and a miss from Panconen as Dahl reached back and absolutely threw that right by him for strike one.
Probably has a stomach ache.
Pitch is shot out into the parking lot over the third base dugout. Panconen a little tardy on that swing. Here's the 0-2. He waved at that one for strike 3. So no runs, a hit, no errors, one left. After 4 complete, 2-1 PBR. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
We're back at Cadwell Park. 2-1 our score. Top of the 5th inning. Dell's PBR leading the Madison Broncos. This is the 91st annual South Dakota State Amateur Baseball Tournament. It is our last game of round 2. Quarterfinals will begin tomorrow. Semifinals on Friday and Saturday with the championship of the Class B tournament on Sunday. Due up for the Broncos here in the top of the 5th inning. Tyler Tappy, Nate Rickey, and Ty Jorgensen. Stepping in now will be Tappy. He is 0 for 1. He struck out back in the 7th inning to face Brett Mogan from Dell's PBR.
Might add that the Class A portion of the State Amateur Baseball Tournament continues on Friday with 3 games. Saturday there are 2, and on Sunday is the championship at noon, to be followed by the B championship.
One strike here to Tappy. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss from Tappy. Curveball must have fooled him just a wee bit. Still got some time. We'll take some more messages on the hotline. 605-370-7318. 605-370-7318. So that pitch missed for a ball. Count will go to 1-2 to Tyler Tappy. Here's the pitch from Mogan. That curveball is going to stay up high. And why wouldn't we? We have a 2-2 count. Mogan with the pitch. That's fouled back, so we'll do it again.
Mogan started this inning at 52 pitches tonight. Now up to 57. Pretty efficient. Aspendall on the flip side has tallied 80 so far.
You wouldn't think 20 pitches an inning would be a lot, but then you start multiplying that times 9, and most guys aren't going to make that, as that curveball missed away, and that'll run the count full to Tyler Tappy. Only 2 base runners thus far for the Broncos. Greg Biaggi with a home run back in the 4th, followed up by a Matt Burpee single. Otherwise, we've got a clean scorebook on the defensive side for Dell's PBR. That curveball's in there for a called strike 3. $10 bill to Cadwell Park Improvements.
For the Broncos, the third baseman, Nate Rickey.
I'm going to bring up Nate Rickey. He struck out back in the third inning. Rickey playing third base tonight for the Broncos. First pitch in there for a called strike 1. Gil 1. That one scoots away from Tegan Schlimgen as that pitch was in the dirt. So 1-1 be the count. We're getting some dings on the dinger, Brock.
I heard that. We'll have to get in touch with the boys in the truck and see what's coming through.
1-2 the count now to Rickey. Mogan looking for his 7th strikeout of the game, and he got it.
More punchies.
Called strike 3, another $10 to Cadwell Park Improvements from Navy Eye Clinic of Mitchell. For Madison, the center fielder Ty Jorgensen.
Ty Jorgensen coming to the plate now. He also struck out back in the 3rd inning. Mogan struck out the side that inning.
You know, we may have tempted fate here a little while ago. I don't remember if it was this game or last, but we were talking about the weather outlook for tomorrow. Eric Dedrick McPeak has just texted me that now there is a bit of a chance for severe weather tomorrow.
Severe weather?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Large hail even.
I don't like that.
It's about a 5-hour window, but we have a developing situation.
Well, Eric McPeak, I appreciate you looking out for us here. 1-1 the count to Ty Jorgensen. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2.
Moderate risk, but I checked with another site, and at one point tomorrow night it's a 59% chance during the game hours.
Pitches away. We got a shout out to Johnny rocking the mic and all the current and former DSU players playing this year from Seth Rockefeller. Seth, a Trojan himself, played for the Humboldt Hartford Wood Ducks for several years. Thanks for reaching out, Seth.
I've seen Seth swing the bat, and he can hit it farther than me.
Me too. Seth was a player when I was a assistant coach at Dakota State University. That pitch is called, or swung on and missed for strike 3, and Mogan will again strike out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
Did you say 5 ticket?
I don't know what I said.
I think you said 5 ticket.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
We're back at Cadwell Park, and that first pitch from Aspendall to Weston Hansen is in there for a called strike 1. Say those two names together real fast 5 times.
I noticed that there was another Northern ad that ran, and the timing once again was perfect, so might be a little subliminal message if you're looking for perfection and the perfect fit for you.
There's no bias from you as that curveball was swung on and missed.
You can become a big fish in a small pond.
1 and 2 the count. I'm going to leave that alone.
I was a carp.
Yeah. 1-2 the count. Weston Hansen.
I'll guarantee you we've got some people listening in another university town. They should be advertisers, eh?
You're right. Folks at DSU should look us up. We got all kinds of spots.
I wasn't even going to say their name, you know.
We got all kinds of spots for advertising. 605-370-7318. Give me a call if you want to advertise.
That's your number?
No, hotline. But as that pitch is swung on and missed. We will shut the hotline down in the middle of the 7th inning, though. So if you do want to get in on the broadcast, send us a text. That'll bring up Reese Arbogast. Arbogast struck out in the first and popped out to the first baseman back in the third. So he is 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch is fouled back. Quickly 0-1 the count to Arbogast from Aspendall. And the pitch is in there for a called strike 2. Just think, Brock, if one of the networks picked up one of these broadcasts that we're doing, where we could go.
They'd tell us where to go, all right.
kind of what I was thinking. That's why I said it the way I said it. 1-2 the count here to Arbogast. Pitch is down in the dirt. That'll bring it to 2-2. Shocker. Can you go back through Game Changer and find out how many 2-2 counts we've had in the tournament?
Well, I could. It'd just take me until I'm 90.
So that pitch is swung on and missed.
Still, I have nothing better to do.
Second strikeout of the inning. Seventh of the game for Dahl. So after that second inning where PBR strung a few hits together and scored a few runs, he's been pretty much untouchable.
I've got 6.
Well, you're wrong.
We'll have to go back and check that out. I've got 10 for Mogan and 6 for Dahl.
I believe that I have 10 for Mogan as well. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, you're the official scorer, so 6 it is. As that pitch is fouled back by Riley Hoffman. Hoffman, a strikeout and a pop-out on the night. Pitch is up and away for a ball. So 2-1 the count. Pitch. Ball's fouled down the line, out of play into the parking lot. Oh, that broke a lot of glass.
Heck of a skid, I thought.
Yeah, it took out a whole storefront.
Trying to not hit a pedestrian.
There's a shot up the middle. That's picked up by, him.
That was
Albee.
so
nice play.
smooth. Wow.
Nice play, Logan. 6-3 in the book. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
Johnny, what do you have for?
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Back at Cadwell Park here, South Dakota amateur baseball action. Top of the 6th inning, 2-1 Dell's PBR over the Madison Broncos. Leading off the 6th for the Broncos will be the catcher and the leadoff hitter, Heath Williams. And the first pitch is driven into right center. That's tailing away a little bit from Calhoun, but he's able to get under it and make the grab for out number 1.
For the Broncos,
so Williams is 0 for 3 on the day, and that'll bring up Mitch McNary. Mitch 0 for 2 thus far.
What's your first name, young man? Braxton, where are you from?
Mogan, as we talked, very deliberate out there. There's the pitch. That's off the plate for ball 1. but very much in control. 2 hits is all he's given up. One, the big fly to Biaggi, who's on deck back in the 4th. That ball's hit hard. It's hit high in the air. Riley Hoffman coming on. He'll camp under it, and he'll retire McNary F7.
The second baseman, Greg Biaggi.
2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning, and that'll bring up Greg Biaggi. Biaggi 1 for 2 on the night with a solo home run back in the 4th.
This young man yelled it out as loud as he could, winning $92. Brexton from Parkston.
This young man just won $92 playing bingo.
A timid little sort.
Pitch is in there to Biaggi for called strike 1, and I noticed Mogan went to the curveball and stayed away from the fastball there.
Hill or George, anything but Sue.
Joe, Ryan's tweet said some kid from Parkston was $92.
That's about the best way to handle that one.
That pitch was swung on and missed, so 0-2 the count here, 2 outs. Top of the 6th, 2-1 our score. Another dandy of a ball game here at the State Am. If you like pitching and defense, it's a dandy. I myself prefer a 13-11 game with no errors.
You're a different
Biaggi strikes out, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. After 5.5, 2-1 PBR. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder. My elbow.
We're back at Cadwell Park. Minnie the Moocher playing in the background on the ballpark speaker.
We haven't heard Rawhide yet.
Connor Spindler at the plate to face Aspinall. Connor's 0 for 1. He did walk back in the 3rd inning. Dahl's in there with the first one for a called strike 1. That pitch has popped up. That's going to be playable for Heath Williams. That ball just about hit him in the head. So that'll be
ran it a hair.
Just by a hair. Literally a hair. 0-2 the count. Trying to get Rodney Haas on the speakers to play a little Convoy by C.W. McCall for me. We'll see if you can get that done down there, Brock. You're closer than I am.
Brendan sitting next to me has the fly swatter, though.
That pitch misses downstairs for a ball, so 1-2 will be the count. Ryan Deal's back. You get any good pictures, Ryan? A few, he said. So check those out on 605, maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Pitch is away for ball 2 and another 2-2 count.
605 what, Johnny?
605 Sports. Most of our, I don't want to insult our listeners' intelligence. They know what 605 I was talking about. 605sports.com.
Johnny, you had somebody text you at a number that you had given out, and they said you had to slow down so that people get the number.
This is true.
I'm kidding whoever that is out there,
grounded over to Biaggi at second, and that'll be an out.
Clearly my favorite text of the last couple nights, though.
I don't know, the one last night about the guy couldn't watch, so he wanted us to be more descriptive because he was driving, but somehow he was able to text. So that was the one that probably made my night. CJ Smith at the plate now. CJ 0 for 2, popped up to Biaggi twice at second base tonight.
And this just in, 2 people have just asked for refunds.
It just fouled back.
No, it says that they are upset with Dumb and Dumberer on the microphones.
Are they referring to us? Because if they are, I'm dumb.
What's that make me?
That pitch is inside for a ball. Ryan Deal, did you know we had PTZ cameras?
What's that mean, Johnny?
PTZ camera?
Yeah, what's that mean?
I don't know what it means. I know that's what all the cool shots are coming from. As that ground ball is hit over to Albie, he'll come up with it. He's going to have to hurry, and he does.
Pan, tilt, and zoom.
So Smith is retired 6'3".
For Dell Rapids, the catcher Tegan Schlimgen.
Charlie and Jody in the truck. More Charlie running the cameras, I think. Jody's on the production side, but doing a great job bringing you guys these great shots here from the ballpark. Not just some boring old behind home plate camera like maybe we used to do.
You know, since they're out there in the parking lot, nowhere near me, I'm just going to throw it out there. You know you've hit it big when you are the weakest link and everybody calls you boss.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Pitch outside for a ball. That one will miss inside, so the count will be 2-0. We've come a long way here. And since we mentioned the truck, the production truck, we should keep that in mind. If you're going to bring us baked goods, we need twice as many because we're going to have to share some with the guys in the truck.
Triple it up. We'll have twice as many as them. 2 for us, 1 for them.
3-0 the count here now to Tegan Schlimgen, who is 1 for 2 on the day. He singled and scored back in the second. He's going to reach on a base on balls. Courtesy runner probably going to be Will Jatan, I'm guessing. And are we going to or not? No. Yes, we are.
I'm just throwing it out there. I watched Tegan Schlimgen run to first base.
Oh, he can move. He can motor. He can motor.
He almost, well, he thought about stretching a single into a double. He's got wheels, so it'd be very hard in a tight game to take him off the base paths.
He's awfully athletic compared to his grandpa Joe. That pitch is up and away for a ball to Riley Calhoun. Calhoun 2 for 2 on the night, and he scored back in the second as well. Came in on that double by Burke. Pitch is in there for a called strike. So 1-1 the count. You've got about an inning if you want to text the hotline, then we're going to shut it down. 605-370-7318. 605-370-7318. As that pitch to Calhoun was down in the dirt for ball 2. Pitch is in there for a strike, and Calhoun didn't like it. So 2-2 the count. Oh, deuce is wild.
That's shocking.
We haven't had that in a while. Chris Burke in the on-deck circle. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. After 6 complete, 2-1 PBR. We'll be back with the top of the 7th in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, Find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the mini clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. The Dallas theme song playing in the background. J.R. Ewing himself happens to be here, I think. Due up for Madison, Matt Burpee, Trey Smith, and Logan Albee in the top of the 7th. Madison down by a run here as Brett Mogan has surrendered only 2 hits thus far. The pitcher for Dell Rapids, Pabst Blue Ribbon. And here's Mogan's first delivery of the 7th, and that'll skip in there for a ball.
Isn't it professional bull riders? I thought we established that.
We did, but we didn't. Oh. You did. Burpee looking to give one a ride here. That curveball is in there for a called strike 1.
Maybe you can tell me this. Why do the Dell Rapids Legion guys wear fills across their chest?
So I asked that question, and I cannot remember what Phil's last name is, but he was a very, I'm going to say, staunch baseball supporter, and they just decided to do that this year in his honor. Phil was, and his son also was. Maybe somebody can text us on the hotline and fill us in. Danny Miller, if you're out there, 605-370-7318, or anyone for that matter, because it's a good story as Burpee slaps that one foul and the count will be 1-2. It was a good story. It's a tribute to a baseball pioneer in the community of Dell Rapids, or maybe not pioneer, but supporter. Because I asked the same question when I saw them at a Legion tournament early in the year.
Right on.
So 1-2 the count. Pitch is fouled off. It's probably something similar to why Aberdeen is the Smitties. You know where I'm going with that.
I do.
And I shouldn't say probably. I know it is. I don't remember the gentleman's name. And I bet we'll get it before the tournament is over. Hopefully before this inning is over. So 1-2 the count to Burpee. Pitch is down in the dirt, and we'll go to 2-2. Burpee singled back in the 4th, one of the 2 hits on the board for the Madison Broncos. So Ryan Deal, the master, what was the last name again?
Anderson.
Okay. That ball's lifted into center field, and that'll be put away by Calhoun for 1 out. So Burpee is down. That'll bring up Trey Smith. So Phil Anderson was a longtime coach. Ryan Deal, the sleuth, looked that up in the Dell's Journal, and they renamed their team the Phils this year in his honor. And I'm sure there's more to the story, but that's what we have thus far. So Trey Smith at the plate. Trey struck out and reached back in the 2nd and popped out in the 4th.
Big swing and a miss.
One strike the count.
knew right when you were calling me, Charlie, what you were calling me about. What's that? When you called me, I knew right what you were calling about.
Another swing and a miss for strike 2.
Yeah, I got it changed.
Well, I mean, I know you know I got notifications from you.
Yeah.
I'm like, you probably know.
Yeah.
$26.
Huh?
And you hold the camera on your
We have play-by-play. You get the
Oh, 2 the count. That pitch is swung on and missed. It's in the dirt. So they'll throw it to first and still get the strikeout. So 2 away here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Logan Elby. He's got a pair of strikeouts on the night.
You know, if I was associated with this tournament in a different capacity, I guarantee you on nights when Dell Rapids PBR played, there would be some sales.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
We'd be promoting the heck out of that.
2 outs. I'll be at the plate. 2-1 here, late going.
And in a 2-1 game, a very subdued crowd tonight. If we were doing the old PBR promo, there'd be a lot more chirping going on.
Curveball in there for a strike is 1-1. Didn't one year it was in Sioux Falls? Didn't they have a beverage batter? If they struck out, you got twofers or something.
You got 2 for $4 or something. They had a little contraption they strapped onto a guy's back, and he went around and delivered. And I think the idea there was they were going to get people buying 2 beers for $4, tipping $1. Boom, everybody's happy. I just drank water out of my 2018 commemorative cup last weekend.
As Albie strikes out, that'll give him the hat trick on the day. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. PBR looking to extend their lead. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
And we're back. Bottom of the 7th inning. PBR leading 2-1. Due up as Chris Burke takes ball 1. It'll be Burke, Pankonen, and Weston Hansen for PBR as they look to extend their lead. Aspen Dahl on the mound. Dahl's got to be getting up there on pitch count. He was at 80 through 4. Where do you got him, Brock?
115 right now. Two pitches into this inning.
Have we seen any action? Well, as I speak, we've got action going in the Madison bullpen. Burke showed bunt, pulled it back. That'll be in there for a called strike. So 2-1 the count.
A couple Legion age players going down there. I think I see a number 8.
8 and a 6. Looks like 8 is going to be the one pitching unless the pitcher wears a mask. That pitch is swung on and missed for a 2-2 count.
I was thinking the same.
Look at here.
Lucas Mork.
Charlie just showed us a shot from the truck of the bullpen.
Charlie, good job.
Base
hit
there for Burke, and that'll be his second hit of the night. And that might warrant a visit from Doug Iverson as a pseudo snowball fight breaks out. No harm there. Pankonen, he'll probably look to bunt here. I'm sure PBR would like to add one run for a little insurance for Mogan.
Base runners have come at a premium tonight. PBR with 6 hits now.
Panconen does show bunt, but he'll take that for a ball. So 1-0 the count. Braden has a single, a walk, and a strikeout on his line. Burke is a threat to run. The ball's bunted down the third base line, just foul. So we'll bring everybody back, reset, and try it again with a 1-1 count. If you had a little blip in your screen, it looked like we had almost an upset down there in the truck, so no worries. That bunt's going to stay fair. They're going to have a hard time getting him. They did, though. What a play
that one up, Jody, and
what a
Charlie
play
in the
by
truck.
Weston Hansen. No doubter. No doubt.
For Dell Rapids, the third baseman, Weston Hansen.
He was out by a country mile, Brock.
I'm not sure who you're giving credit for that, though.
The umpire and the third baseman.
You said Weston Hansen. That was Ricky.
It was Pancone. Oh, yes. Sorry. Looked at the wrong sheet. Michael Ricky. Not Michael Ricky either. Nate Ricky.
Right.
Michael's his dad.
He's a cake.
That pitch is fouled off. So Burke in scoring position on the sacrifice from Panconen, and that brings up Weston Hansen. Hansen 0 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. He'd sure like to get a hit here for PBR. And there it is, one up the middle. No, Albie makes the play over to first, and they got him.
Nice stretch by Burpee.
Hopefully everybody's okay there.
Keeping the area code, and then slides back and gets his foot on the bag ahead of the runner.
For PBR, the
So that'll go 6-3. Albie, nice job ranging up the middle tonight. Holy smokes, there's a couple times I thought those were sure base hits, and he made that play.
We've seen some good shortstop play here tonight.
Well, a little crowd action here now. The crowd's starting to liven up a little bit.
Showing signs of life, always a good thing, especially in a 2-1 game.
Arbogast at the plate now. He is 0 for 3 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. Burke dancing around over at third. Kind of giving Dahl some fits out on the mound. Pitch is outside for ball 2, excuse me. So 2-0 the count. Looks like Doug Iverson might be up on the step here, so I would think if Dahl can't get out of this inning with his pitch count where it is, it'll probably be it for him. And that pitch is lifted high in the air. Albie's going to settle under it, and I think we're going to be out of the inning, and they are. So leadoff man gets on, and he's stranded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We'll go to the top of the 8th, 2-1 PBR. You're watching South Dakota Amateur Baseball on Live Ticket TV.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
back at Cadwell Park, top of the 8th inning. Fans doing the Macarena. 2-1 the score. PBR with the lead. Due up for the Broncos, 7-8-9. Tappy, Ricky, and Jorgensen. 2 hits are all that have been allowed by Dell Rapids starter Brett Mogan.
Been really good tonight. Hasn't allowed anybody via the walk and has tallied 13 strikeouts.
First pitch to Tappy is down and away. What's Mogan's number pitch count-wise, Brock?
90.
So he's been a little more efficient than his counterpart. The 1-0
Both
slapped
really
out
good.
of play. That'll make the count 1-1 here.
Aspendall has struck out 7, walked 3, surrendered the 6 hits. So they've both been very much in control of things. 2-1 game here.
Pitch down, so that'll bring the count to 2-1 to Tyler Tappy. Tappy with a pair of strikeouts on the night. Seems to be a common theme. There's a lot of guys with a pair. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is down, so we're going to go 2-2. I'm sorry, 3-1.
Real mature.
3-1. Real mature? What are you talking about?
You got the count wrong.
Math is hard. Pitch is fouled into the glove for strike 2. So the count will be full here in the top of the 8th inning for Tyler Tappy, the right-handed hitting left fielder for the Madison Broncos. And the pitch, it's going to be out. Called strike 3 on the outside corner.
$10 to Cadwell Park Improvement.
Tappy didn't like that one very much.
Appeared to have gotten about, Mogan appeared to get about 5 or 6 inches on the outside corner there. I was going to say that I jinxed him by saying he hadn't walked anybody yet.
Well, I certainly initially from up here thought ball 4. That one is up high to Nate Ricky. Ricky with a pair of strikeouts. So another Bronco with a pair. One and 0 the count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is called strike 1. One and 1, 1 out. Top of the 8th inning. Pitch is a flare over by first base. That's going to get down, but it's foul. So 1 and 2 the count now to the Bronco third baseman, Nate Ricky.
What do you think here? Forget about the curveball?
Throw him the heater, Ricky. So the 1-2, forthcoming from Mogan. Here's the pitch. That's tapped back to the mound. Mogan will field his position, and that'll go down as a 1-3 for the second out.
The center fielder, Ty Jorgensen.
Ty Jorgensen now, the 9-hitter in the lineup. So Madison has flipped their lineup. They'll have their top of the order up here one more time for sure. Jorgensen has a pair as well. 2 strikeouts on the night for him. First pitch to Ty, swung on and missed for strike 1. Dale Solberg moving his center fielder, Calhoun over a couple steps to the right side. That pitch is fouled off, and it'll be 0-2 now to Ty Jorgensen, the center fielder for the Broncos. And the pitch for Mogan. Swing and a miss, and there's a hat trick for Jorgensen, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the bottom 8, 2-1 PBR. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
PBR 2 and Broncos 1.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
And we're back at Cadwell as we enter the bottom of the 8th inning. 2-1 PBR looking to add on. They'd sure like an insurance run. Aspendall has gone the distance here tonight for the Broncos. Surrendered 6 hits thus far. Due up for PBR will be Hoffman, Spindler, and Smith, the 5, 6, 7 hitters.
Cole Larsh, if you're wondering, they sold out of burgers tonight without having to do the $2 special.
That's because he probably took a bag home with him.
Or a crate.
Back up the truck.
What's going on out there?
And fans, the winner of
I don't see any defensive changes.
We were waiting on a first baseman. I don't know where he was, but he was not on the field.
Bathroom's a little ways away.
Hoffman to lead off here for PBR. He is 0 for 3 tonight. A left-handed hitting left fielder. He'll take that pitch for ball 2. So 2-0 our count as we're in the waning innings of the last game of the second round. Pitch is up and in, 3-0.
Aspendall about to uncork his 130th pitch of the night.
And uncork it he did for ball 4, and I suspect we will at least see a visit, and we will. So we'll step aside for at least 30 seconds, maybe a minute, but you're watching South Dakota Amateur Baseball on Live Ticket TV.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
We're back at Cadwell Park, and we did have a pitching change, so a couple of changes here for the Broncos. Aspendall will go to the mound, from the mound to left field, And he will enter the batting lineup in Mitch McNary's spot. Mitch in the 2 spot in the order as a designated hitter tonight. And coming in to pitch from left field will be Tyler Tappy. One last message from the hotline tonight. And it is from Cole Larsh. He says, "You guys are really funny. I would have taken a truckload of burgers if they'd let me." So Cole is watching at home.
Again at the plate for
Glad you got the night off, little buddy. You've been working your tail off here. So, as has everyone in our production truck. We wouldn't be able to do this without them. That right, Commish?
Si, senor.
So
that's a little something. That's what I learned in my junior year of Spanish class. First pitch taken for a called strike.
Was that your first or second time in your junior year?
It was actually my third.
A pitch, up and in. So 1 ball, 1 strike here as Spindler showed bunt. Spindler 0 for 2 on the day. He does have a walk, so he has been on base. He was just about on base the hard way right there. They checked the swing, or they attempt, and it was no-go. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
On Sunday against Volga, Tyler Tappy, is it Tyler?
Yes.
Tyler Tappy got the nod. He went the first 5 innings.
That bunt's going to be about perfect down the first base line. So the sacrifice works. Hoffman moves up to second after the walk. Spindler will be retired 1-3. That'll bring up C.J. Smith. C.J. a pair of pop flies to the second baseman and a ground out to short. So he is 0 for 3 on the night.
Tappy did give up 9 hits in those 5 innings of work, 5 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts.
I'm going to say, and I'm not making fun of him, but not quite as smooth in the motion rhythm as what we saw from Aspendall or Brett Mogan, for that matter. It's kind of all over the place. That pitch misses up high, so the count will go to 2-0.
Just my observation is, I think he's working a little too fast.
Like rushing to the plate,
right.
As that was much better, and that pitch is in there for a called strike. I can't imagine Hoffman would take off for third in this situation. But if nobody's going to hold him and they're not going to look at him, he may. Smith calls time at the plate, so we'll reset here. We're past the 10 o'clock hour here.
Cole Larsh, ever since
that ball's hit back up the middle. Albee, he'll come up with that one. It's pretty routine for him, and that's a ground out for Smith, 6-3. So 2 away now with a runner at third. And that'll bring up Tegan Schlimgen. And Tegan singled back in the first, struck out, and has walked tonight. So he is 1 for 2 with a run scored.
Ever since my $20 and Cole Larsh's gas money, we haven't had a real problem with flies.
This is true.
Look at all those.
Yeah, you can't see it from home, but we've got a couple of those fly strips hanging in here, and I don't know if there's room for another fly on it.
Also, I think he picked up 3 fly swatters. I didn't see a receipt, and I know I didn't get any change.
It was $20 even, I guarantee it.
Nice job there. 1-1 the count.
Here's the pitch from Tappy. Swing and a miss by Schlimgen, and the count will go to 1-2.
That's a good point. If he hit it right on the nose, I should give him some kind of a Price is Right prize.
You did. You gave him $4.37. That ball's lifted high in the air in the middle of the infield. Tappy called it. He's camped, and he caught it for out number 3.
Knocked his cap sideways.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the top of the 9th. The Broncos' last at bat. PBR leading 2-1. We'll be back in 1 minute on Live Ticket TV.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We're back at Cadwell Park, top of the 9th inning. PBR holding a 2-1 lead as the Broncos of Madison could be their final at-bat of the 2023 season.
Johnny, would you be surprised if I told you that the Dell Rapids PBR team put out 9 new guys in 9 new spots?
I would be surprised.
Me too.
After what I just heard on the ballpark music, nothing really would surprise
Seriously.
me, though.
Somebody should be punched in the throat for that one.
That pitch is in there for a strike. It took me back to 1983 on a Saturday night, sitting on the couch with my parents watching television. Heard the Gilligan's Island theme song, Love Boat, Dallas. We've heard them all the show tunes from the 80s and 70s. Pitch from Mogan is down in the dirt for ball 1. Yeah, and I had one simple request. I wanted to hear Convoy. We couldn't sneak that in there.
If the Love Boat theme song, though, can't get you jacked for a big 9th inning, I don't know what can.
1-1 the count here to Heath Williams, the leadoff hitter for the Broncos. And that ball's lifted high and out of play. So Mogan been pretty tough, except the 2 swings back in the 4th inning. The home run by Biaggi followed up by a single from Burpee. He hasn't allowed a base runner since.
Jeez, the old jinx. Guess what?
1-2 the count.
Think this one will be inside?
Be swung on and fouled, just like I said it would. Fouled over to the first base side, that curveball. So 1-2, we'll do it again. Brock, I don't know if I'm going to get back on the mic the rest of the tournament. I got bigger fish to fry come Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Got a thumbs down from the truck on that one.
I thought this is why they call you Johnny Mike.
Good one.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Pitch is up high for ball 2. So 2-2 the count.
And let me know if you see my stapler.
Okay. It's fine. You're going to mic me up as I'm umpiring. 2-2. Curveballs. Chop foul in the batter's box. So we'll do it again.
Heath Williams proven to be a tough out here.
Not going to give up easily are the Broncos. They're a veteran-led bunch, and they've been through some battles. And these guys were in their prime. I remember they had one tough year. They went undefeated in the regular season, went 0-2 in the district tournament.
Actually, didn't they go 0-3?
No, 0-2.
I thought they ended up in a last chance game.
No.
Okay, sorry I blew up.
No. That one's fouled back.
But they have had a whole lot of talent.
Yep. And they battle.
Homegrown boys. Or permanent residents.
Yep. So the 2-2, we'll do it again. And here's the pitch. That is called strike 3.
Caught looking.
So one away.
The Cadwell Park improvements from Maybe Eye Clinic of Mitchell.
By my count, that's strikeout 14.
By my count, that's 16.
I missed something somewhere then, by golly.
Well, ever since that tragic chainsaw accident, you haven't been as good at counting beyond 14.
Math is hard. That'll bring up Aspen Dahl, the pitcher of record for the Broncos. Mitch McNary had been in the DH spot until the 8th inning when Madison made that change, so Dahl will now hit in that spot as he is playing left field. And the 1-0 from Mogan inside for ball 2.
I don't want to sell it short, and, I've been having a great time listening to Johnny's coverage tonight, but these two pitchers are two of the premier young arms in South Dakota. So I just wanted to make mention of that.
We've talked about it earlier. There's some, as that one swung on and missed, there's some really good young pitchers coming up right now. A lot of them. You'll probably see another one tomorrow night, Nikolai Arbach.
Probably, but not sure what they'll do. Jordan Johnson will want the ball, but Isaac Rubendahl is a good one, too, from what I understand. I have not seen him.
Yeah, I have not seen Isaac throw either, but I have seen Nikolai. So that pitch was fouled off, so why not? Let's have a 2-2 count tonight.
First one of the tournament.
Swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout for out number 2.
Number 17.
That might put him in the record book. I can't remember. I think he had to have 19. So what you need here is a strikeout and a ball in the dirt, and allow the runner to reach, and then strike out the next one to get in the record.
Or Biaggi could poke one out of here, and we could go 17 or 18 innings, and he could really rack him up.
That's a thought. And Biaggi has poked one out of here back in the 4th. Pitch is in there for a called strike 1, and the Broncos, for all intents and purposes, are down to their final out of the 2023 season. Biaggi trying to extend the inning. Good hitter behind him, and Matt Burpee. That ball's hit over to Burke at short. Oh, we got a base runner.
The plot thickens.
Burke let that one right through the old wicket, so an error 6 will be scored.
For the Broncos,
and Matt Burpee comes to the plate.
Burpee.
And I was just sitting here thinking, I don't know how many more years Burpee and Biaggi and McNary are going to hang on and play, so we might be seeing something here, Brock. I don't know anything, but you just never know.
You just said it.
They've got kids that are active.
Write it down. 10:20. Johnny Kirshner admits, I don't know anything.
It is getting late. Pitches on the outside corner for a called strike 1, and Matt didn't like that one.
He didn't, and it was borderline at best, but not surprisingly taking on the first pitch, as he has done.
So here's the 1-0. Pitch is outside for a ball. And boy, the crowd is sitting on their hands tonight. It is so quiet out here.
Well, in a blowout game like this where it's 2-1, I do have to say this, though. This is an intra-league matchup. They probably both have great respect for one another, and the fans probably not real interested in jawboning and getting into it with each other. You show up and you're playing against somebody from 200 miles away, you really don't care what they think when you go home.
The philosophy of the Clark Traders of the EDL. I heard it here first. Pitch is down for a ball.
And I'm just going to say it. That pitch was better than the first one he saw.
I will not second guess an umpire. Two on the count. And the pitch. The ball is going to be lifted high in the air to the right side. And Smith will put it away, and that's your ball game. Your final from Cadwell, Dell's PBR 2, the Madison Broncos 1. While you're tabulating some things, I've got some things to say. Well-pitched, well-played ball game by both teams. You hate to see somebody lose in one of these, but somebody's got to. And again, they're from the same league. They have the utmost respect for each other. That was a heck of a ball game. On a personal note, this is probably it for me for my inaugural amateur baseball state tournament. So, round of applause from Brock and the guys in the truck.
75% of that was job well done, and 25% was you're not going to be up here anymore. I kid you.
I don't know if I'll be able to with my umpire schedule, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll make a cameo and open up the hotline for an inning or two.
That'd be awesome.
So, Brock, do you have totals for us?
I do.
Okay.
Would you like to hear them?
Take her away, buddy.
For the Madison Broncos, they tally 1 run on 2 hits, did not commit an error. And for PBR, they go 2-6-1. The only error was that one in the last frame that did not come back to haunt them. Aspendall went 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. 4 bases on balls, 7 strikeouts. Tyler Tappy comes in and goes 1 inning and zeros beyond that. For the PBR, Dell Rapids PBR team, Mogan goes 9 innings, surrenders 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, struck out 17 and walked exactly 0. No free passes on the night for or surrendered by Mogan. Mogan threw 121 pitches in a complete game effort, 85 strikes. Aspendall 130, 72 were strikes. Tappy comes in and throws 11 pitches, 7 were strikes. For Madison, hits by Biaggi and Burpee. Biaggi's was a home run, and that's it. On the flip side, for PBR, Chris Burke in that leadoff spot, 2 for 3 with an RBI. Payne Conan 1 for 2 with a base on balls. Riley Hoffman, base on balls. Connor Spindler, base on balls. He must have been hit by had a sacrifice. Payne Conan also had a sacrifice. I should have mentioned Burke. He was plunked in the hand in his first plate appearance. Schlimgen 1 for 3 with a base on balls, and Riley Calhoun 2 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. Will Jatan scored a run as the courtesy runner for the catcher, Schlimgen. Double by Burke and home run by Biaggi. That was it for the extra base hits, and that pretty much does it from the second round of the State Amateur Baseball Tournament here in Mitchell. Got good ones coming up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to recap them one more time. Lake Norton versus Tabor tomorrow night at 5:30. Winter Cologne versus Lesterville at 7:30. Friday nights, 5:30, Canova versus Larchwood. Dimmick Emery versus Dell Rapids PBR. Also on Friday, beginning at 1 o'clock. Let me make sure they've got it right. 1 o'clock here at Cadwell. You'll have the Battle of the Unbeatens. Over at Drake at 1 o'clock, and then again at 3 or 3:30, there will be losers bracket games. Loser is out. The winner of the Unbeatens will chill on Saturday and wait to see who they play on Sunday. And then, as we said, the rest of things will play out on the A side and the B side. So you've got the quarterfinal matchups. Things have been going along at a snail's pace these first several days. These first 2 rounds take 8 full days. And then the next 3 rounds go really quickly, Thursday through Sunday, and we'll have a winner. So, for Jody Brozick, Johnny Kirshner. Johnny, I'm going to let you sign off, actually. Cole Larsch, Charlie Preen. This is Brock Greenfield, and back to you. Here's Johnny.
Thank you all for watching this production of Live Ticket TV. Thanks for joining us on the hotline. It's been a pleasure. Everyone, I guess you're all probably home. I don't have to say travel safe, but God bless. We'll catch you next time on Live Ticket TV.